gentlemen, and thank you for watching the show. This is your top human rights organization review. I'm your host, Bryce Dolan. Now today on the show we're going to take a look at an article from the Norwegian Refugee Council, or the NRC. There are over 1,800 families newly displaced in Afghanistan. They left everything behind and have nothing to eat, and their children are becoming sick from the cold. Now, they're displaced following the recent fighting between the Taliban and government forces in Afghanistan's Faryab province. Thousands of civilians have been forced to suddenly flee their homes due to fighting in Faryab province, and they urgently need humanitarian assistance in this bitter winter, said Norwegian Refugee Council's country director in Afghanistan, Kate O'Rourke, on January 5th. Now, the NRC has sent an emergency response team to Myanmar City to assess the situation of the newly displaced families and is working together with other organizations and authorities to drive an emergency response. They said they need food, blankets, cooking materials, a place to stay, and cash to pay rent. They basically lack everything they need to continue a normal life, says NRC's emergency team leader in Faryab, Muhammad Baber. Now, he has met with families who have been displaced from the Almar district to Myanmar City. Now, the NRC's staff have as well visited homes in Almar Center, hosting more than 10 newly displaced families from nearby villages. Most of the internally displaced are farmers who would like to return to their homes, but the situation remains insecure. Now, if you go to this article, ladies and gentlemen, you can read a number of different stories about families and individuals who have been displaced because of this newly developed conflict. And I encourage you to really go read about these families, because it really doesn't hit you until you read really personal stories like that these people that are displaced, these refugees that are suffering, are humans just like me and you, and they need our help. Now, you can look at these stories and look at this article yourself. If you just want to look below in the description, you'll find a link that'll take you directly to this article on the Norwegian Refugee Council website. Now, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get notified every time a new video is posted. Make sure you give our Facebook pages a like and follow us on Twitter. But that does it for your top human rights organization review, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the show. I was your host, Bryce Dolan.